everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar, time for some more MLB The Show 16 with Ajax Booker. Thank you everybody who went ahead and filled out the questionnaire that I posted in the last video. I kind of wanted to go over some of the responses here a little bit, which I got quite a number of them, and that made me really happy because the more that I get, the easier it is to be able to find patterns and get what the general feel of my community is, and that's awesome. So let me kind of go through it very fast. So how well would you rate the overall quality of the YouTube channel of Dunbar Snackbar? I got an average of 4.7, which is pretty cool. As far as how likely would you recommend the YouTube channel to Dunbar Snackbar, average of 4.1. Again, really high. Remember, it was 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. How much do you like the sports content? 4.9. So that was pretty high. How about the non-sports content on the YouTube channel? And this one was really interesting. 2.6 is what I got for that one, so that tells me a lot. Lots of good information for things about what do you think Dunbar does well. I mean, it was basically all like baseball, the show, the fact that I try to be family friendly. And there were some other things too, like Madden, and there was an NBA 2K in there and stuff like that. Quality of videos, that was something that was a common thing too, and that was awesome. And then what do you think that I could improve? There was a lot of really positive things in here. A lot of stuff was like, oh, you don't need to change anything. But one thing on there was a lot of people who said that there was a need for more diverse type of gameplay. Like somebody recommended Call of Duty, UFC, that type of stuff. But other than that, like that section was actually more positive than anything. One I do want to take out of there, though, was get more interactive with the fans. And I'll kind of go into that here in a little bit. And then as a channel, what can I improve? Again, other games, kind of a mix of posting more too, like, but not just this, but like daily vlogs. Again, connecting with people a little bit more. Make a schedule. And again, some different sports stuff. There was a big thing on here that was it was pretty interesting. It was going back and like making a franchise or do like 30 wins with 30 teams or rivalry games, something like that just goes beyond what we're seeing with Ajax Booker in Road to the Show. So that's something that was pretty cool. And then one thing that I put on here just for fun, like what was the most or your favorite memory of the channel so far? And it was always like a franchise. I shouldn't say always, but a lot of it was a franchise thing on here. Like when the Tigers won, the Cubs won, the Braves won, the Oakland A's franchise, which I never finished. And then like Medal of Honor Airborne, that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then when he announced his first kid, that was pretty cool. When I announced that we were going to be having Hiram, and now he's 3.5 years old. That's pretty crazy. So a lot of good information here, and I'll kind of tell you a little bit more about what's been going on too, because this has all been happening at once, and it has not been anything that's been planned. So I got a call from YouTube, and that I was like, what? No, YouTube doesn't call people, but I got a call, just asking about my channel, looking for some information about what I do, and actually gave me some really good advice about how I can strategically make videos and stuff like that that would kind of reach out to more people. So that was awesome. Some great information there. I'm also doing a YouTube class, like just how to grow your channel, specifically from a gaming standpoint. And so there's a lot of good things that I've kind of learned in there that I want to incorporate into what I do here. So in addition to that, I'm renegotiating my contract with Machinima, which has been nice because it sounds like I'm going to be getting some more money, which obviously motivates me more to go ahead and do more videos and stuff like that. And it would be a substantial increase over what I'm getting paid now, which would be nice. Because when I first signed up with Machinima and when I first did my contract, I think it was at like $1,000 subscribers, and now I'm obviously at more than that. So I'm generating more revenue for me, for them. Just makes sense to kind of keep me happy and keep me there. So it was really interesting because there was, I talked about in the last video, like potentially making a second channel, kind of move arma, stuff like that over to it. And what I got from this questionnaire is, yes, that is what I need to do. So like Dunbar Snackbar will specifically stay sports, whereas the other channel that I have, I mean, that's where I'm going to post my arma, where stuff blows up basically. I've got a channel name. It's already created. I even went on to Fiverr.com and had somebody make me a logo, and then I went ahead and created just a little intro that's nothing too fancy, but it's a minimalistic approach. And I'm working with Machinima about getting that one put on a contract as well, so that way I can kind of post stuff into places. So there will be, of course, I'll let you guys know when that's posted and everything and all ready to go. Because really what I want to do over there is just military-centric type stuff. So Arma 3, I'll take my Give Her a Go series. I'm going to rename it, actually, and move it over there. And then when I was doing with the Resolute Alliance campaign, I'm kind of starting something up a little bit similar to that, but it's like an alternate history type of thing, if that makes sense. And just gives me an opportunity to kind of explain how things could happen or how things could have happened. So I'm kind of working on a few missions for that while I'm still playing this, don't get me wrong. And I actually do want to go ahead and maybe just do full games every once in a while on here, like just a rivalry type of thing. Maybe like a 30 wins with 30 teams, but just call it something different. All that type of stuff. I think that might be pretty good. So there is some strategy. I mean, I'm getting back into the YouTube thing a little bit here, and I think having two channels to kind of split things up will help actually both of what I do. I mean, my arma content seems to be pretty low as far as views on this channel, and that's fine. But the more that I think about it too, somebody who comes along, subs for arma, and then sees a whole bunch of baseball videos, they might be like, I'm gone, and the other way around. Somebody sees arma videos when they subscribe for baseball and stuff like that. So I could split it up, that would be good, and just kind of keep this to what it has always been as far as sports, but then just have the other channel be something else. I think it'd be cool. So more to come with that. Again, thank you everybody for the feedback. It was phenomenal. It's important to get this type of feedback. I mean, even in the job that I have, feedback is critical to what we do. So, yes, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I'm not wrapping up the video. I felt like I was about ready to say that. Anyway, Ajax has had somewhat of a decent game so far. Bryce Harper, as you can see, on deck. Nice batting where I do in the lineup. I've got a walk already, a single. I think I had a ground out. I think over to third to start things off. Gosh, and there's 2 walks here, so this is really helping my on-base percentage. And for me, that's totally fine. I look at batting average, and yes, batting average is important in how you're doing as a player, but call me an Oakland A's fan and my love of Moneyball, but on-base percentage is what matters more to me than anything else, because I can get over to second, get over to third in scoring position with the type of speed that Ajax Booker has. And what would be, I think, oh, well, there goes that. What I think would be one of the coolest things to have is a player who led the league in walks and led the league in stolen bases. I'm just going to try and go for the stolen bases. That's really the only thing that I can control. I guess I can control walks, but it's not completely on me there. But still, that would be cool. That would be like the best season for me ever. All right. Oh, what? Oh. I guess I caught it. All right. I thought maybe it had bounced and then I was going to start, a double play here, but that wasn't the case. All right, top of the 9th here, and we're still down 7-4, so we've got to produce 3 runs here to take it into extra innings and, of course, stop them in the bottom of the 9th. So, got my showtime here, and that's going to drop short into right field. I think Rodney's pitching now to try and close this one out for the Padres. Not a pretty hit in this game. You know, I think the last hit wasn't even that pretty either, but I get on base. That's all that matters. So we're looking at a 2-0 count to Bryce Harper. And the way that he's been playing, pretty good chance of seeing a hit. And, gosh, is that 2 in a row? Where, like, Bryce Harper just basically is a tiny hit that's caught by the pitcher. Anyway, that's going to be the game. Well, at least my on-base percentage increased. But, again, thank you, everybody, for the feedback. I'm going to continue to watch it in case you guys put anything else in there. But like I said, there's going to be more stuff that comes from this that you guys are going to hear about. And, of course, we're going to be seeing some more Ajax Booker later on. So make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.